Here's the play!
They're looking. No call.
Hello, football fans. Ryan here. This play was a 2-point conversion attempt ruled unsuccessful. Had it been successful, the offense would have taken the lead by a point with 2 minutes left in the game. I found this play in an article entitled "Time to Expand Instant Replay in High School Football Games? Shreveport Area Coaches Say Yes." The newspaper polled local coaches and found 85% were in favor of expanding video replay. Half wanted video replay expanded to the regular season. Coaches were given 3 options: replay expansion to all playoff games, replay expansion to include the regular season, no replay expansion. What option would you choose? Please put your answer in the comments section below. My answer is no replay expansion, especially to include the regular season. I could make a 35-minute video explaining my reasons, but let me just start by saying the last varsity game I worked, there was a fake dog at the end of the field to scare away geese. I doubt that rural school has the Wi-Fi speed necessary to pull off a replay system. Also, what about the schools that perpetually finish in middle place? Will they want to spend the money to add the necessary equipment just so they can maybe lose by 33 points instead of 40? Now here's another play mentioned in the article. For some reason, the crew didn't see the offensive player lose possession of the ball and ruled the runner's forward progress had stopped. The offense kept the ball and scored on the next play. The coach said it was a very pivotal point in the game. "Thanks, coach. You are a paragon of prescience." This play would have been much easier to overturn than the previous play. I think missed calls are part of high school football. They are like the bounce of a ball. Most of the time they go the way you think they go, but every once in a while, the call, just like the bounce of a ball, goes in an unexpected way. And sometimes, unlike the bounce of a ball, they go in a way that defies the laws of physics. But that's high school football. And I know it's easy for me to say I never have a horse in the race, but still, bad calls are part of the game. Coaches will tell you replay will help get calls right, and that will benefit the kids. Who in the process doesn't want that? While I totally understand the sentiment, if schools want better officiating, maybe instead of spending money on replay equipment, spend it on game fees and keeping officials from being attacked both physically and verbally. Just a thought. I watch a little bit of high school football video, not a lot, just a little bit, and I can conclusively say video of high school football is never conclusive. That's not to say video of high school football isn't useful. I think it's a great learning tool. I don't know, I think every high school football official should have to subscribe to a YouTube channel that is dedicated to high school football officiating. Say a channel that posts videos every day. I don't know what channel that would be. I'm just spitballing here, but I'm sure we could find one if we looked. Now let's jump on over to Pittsburgh, where a high school team did the near impossible. Westinghouse High School played a postseason game with just 11 players. Why? Well, the week before, the team had more than 30 players suspended for participating in a fight or leaving the bench during the fight. 9 of their remaining 11 players were offensive starters, and only 1 had played a snap on defense all season. For most of the game, the coach of Westinghouse played with 10 on defense so he could take turns resting his linemen. The team briefly played with 9 when a player left the field for an injury. The most amazing part of this story is Westinghouse won 68-0. In my experience, when a team is depleted and has nary a substitute, they usually lose. Sure, kids have tons of energy, but they still get tired. For a team of just 11 players to not only win, but win decisively is one of the most impressive feats I've ever heard of. Of course, the best part about a team playing with 11 is officials don't have to count that team's players.
Woohoo!
Now let's jaunt on over to Columbia, South Carolina to say thank you to Dennis O'Keefe. Mr. O'Keefe is hanging up his whistle after 50 years of officiating. His final game of the season will be the 660th of his career. I can't even imagine officiating high school football for 50 years, and neither can coaches. Thanks, Mr. O'Keefe, for your service and your dedication. I know he's not the only official that started in the 1970s. I mean, I started in the 70s too, but not officiating. I started breathing. So to all those officials who've worked 2, 3, 4, 5, or more decades and are calling it quits after the end of the 2024 season, but didn't happen to be written up in an online article, thank you for your service and your dedication. We wouldn't be where we are today if it wasn't for you. Oh yeah, Mr. Keefe's 50 years of officiating high school football ranks him 9th in seniority for his association. That's a little officials are old joke for you. A very little one. Okay, let us know where you stand on expanding replay in high school football. Please put your opinion in the comments section below. For those new to officiating, the NFHS rules book prohibits the use of replay in all but state playoff games. So in order for replay to expand, even to early rounds of the playoffs, the NFHS would need to change a rule. Before we go, I'm going to leave you with a play a coach in my area recently sent me. I was the white hat in this game, and the coach wanted to know if this hit was illegal helmet contact. Maybe he would have challenged my call if there was a replay system. Regardless, share your thoughts on this play in the comments section below.
If you're already a high school football official, have a great season. If you're not a high school football official, now is the perfect time to become one. Contact the Evergreen Football Officials Association and we'll help you make it happen. Until next time, we're the EFOA, making good officials better.